Hello. In this video, we will learn how to set up MongoDB 3-member replica set on Amazon EC2 instance. This is my blog on Medium. You can go through it for more info. In this blog, I have mentioned step-by-step guide for the installation and setup, but in this video, I'll be showing it a bit differently using a bash script, and I'll put it as a user data before launching an instance. I'm going to EC2 Management Console, Launch Instance. I'll be selecting Red Hat Enterprise Linux 7.5. I'll be selecting this t2.micro for demo purpose. You can use any of the higher instances. So here in this advanced details under this user data, I'll be pasting all those script. So this script link I'll be providing in the description bar below, and I'll just put it in this. So I was fine. Add storage, so you can increase the size of the volume. Add tags. So I'll name it as Mongo1. Name Mongo1. So I've already created an security group with the name Mongo server. I'll be selecting that. So you can see that I have I have opened port 22 and port number 27017. So here I'm pointing to the same security group so that all the instances who is having access to this security group can uh, connect to it, and also the default uh, security group I'm connecting, and then you can review it once and launch. I'm having the existing key pair of the PM file, so I'm using it. If you are not having that, then you can check this, create new existing file, provide name for that, and don't forget to download it here. So I will just use the existing key pair, acknowledge it, launch the instance. Okay, let's view the instance now. You can see the instance state is pending. Okay, now the instance is running, and before that, let's go to this root 53 and let's create our private host. Create host zone. So here I will just use a dummy domain.net domain name, and it is private hosted zone, and I'll set up the VPC. So it's this Mumbai, and create. So you can see we have got a name service with a domain.net. So for this, I'll create a subdomain of it. I'll name it as Mongo1, and in the place of value, I'll just copy this private IP and paste it. Okay, this I'll reduce it to 10, otherwise it takes more time to create it. Okay, so I have linked a private IP of the instance with this domain name. Now I'll copy this DNS, open the terminal, and then I'll SSH Okay, I forgot to provide this as. Let me check if everything has got installed or not. Let me check the Mongo status first. Sudo service mongod status. Okay, it's active and it's running. Let me verify the mongod configuration file. Okay, everything is fine. Domain name, there I had put mongo 1, so here also I'll change it to mongo 1. Conf, and here in this bind IP I'll make it as mongo 1 and SSL is enabled. Okay, currently replica set is off and save it. Next, let me try to, as I've changed this mongodb.conf, now I should restart it. Restart. Okay, everything is fine, and now let me connect to a Mongo client. I'll provide mongo1 dot domain.net. So as I've enabled SSL, I'll use SSL CA file. So it is there in etc SSL mongo SSL ca.pm, and also client file SSL pem key file, which is there in etc SSL mongo SSL m client.pem. Okay, okay, so we are into this client, mongo client, and so this is working fine. Exit. So same thing I should do it for another two servers. So I'll take the image of this image, create image, and I'll name it as mongo image, mongo servers. Okay, let the volume be same as before. Create. Okay, image has got created. I'll go to this AMI. Let the status become available. Once it becomes available, I can launch a server. For that, no need of installing anything. Can just launch it, because as I'm taking the image of the server where I have done all the installation and configuration process, so need not do it again. Okay, now it has become available, so I'll launch new instance. Storage name Mongo 2. The same security group I'll take. Launch same keypair.pm. Okay, wave instance. So even here the instance state should become running. Let me wait for it. It's running now. The same process how to do. So private IP, copy it, go to root 53 and then create record Mongo 2 value. I'll reduce this and create. So I got this. Next I'll SSH into this instance. I would like to create a new tab. Sudo -s to log in as a root. SSH -i user downloads mongo server.pm and then login as a EC2 user at that public DNS. Yes. Okay. Service restart. Okay. So, okay, fine. So here, what I should do is I should go into this mongod.conf and change this bind IP address to mongo2.domain.net. So still it is showing the same thing. Okay, let me check the log. Var lib mongo, I'm sorry, it's var log mongodb and mongodb.log. So what it is telling means let me reboot the configure let me reboot the instance. Sudo reboot. Okay, it takes some time. Meanwhile, let me launch one more EC2 instance with the same image, same configuration, storage. So I'll add the name and name Mongo 3. I'll name it as Mongo 3. Same security group and launch. This is in a pending state. I'll go to this login. Okay, and restart. Okay, everything is fine. Now let me try to go into the Mongo client. This is mongo2.domain.net. Yeah, even it is working. Exit. This is fine. So now it is in a running state. Do the same thing, copy private IP and then record set Mongo 3 10, paste the IP and create it. Okay, so I will copy this DNS, terminal, new tab, Mongo server, login as EC2 user, and go to conf, change the bind IP to Mongo 3, save it. Let me reboot it once. Okay, to the second Mongo. So let me check the status of the MongoD server. Sudo service, check the status. It is status. Okay, it's up and running. And let me reboot this once. Okay, Mongo 3, let me check. Is it possible to go into the Mongo client or not? Yeah, everything is fine now. So next step, let me log into the Mongo client. Okay, I'll use admin database and set up a user with a username and password. db dot create user I'll name him as admin, password, so you can give appropriate password, roles, role I'll provide root access to the admin, and database is admin database. Okay, everything is fine and the user is created successfully. So let me check if the password and the username work. db.auth admin the password. Okay, so I've enabled the username and password to the admin user. So next I'll go into the mongod.conf file and I'll uncomment this. Also this one. I'll do same thing in all other servers. Uncomment the security and also replication. Uncomment these blocks. Okay, and save. So next thing is to restart all the servers. Once again, I'll go into this mongo1.domain.net because here only I have enabled the username and password to the admin database, so that I should provide here. User is admin, password is change me. Let me go into it. Okay, so here you can see it is trying to go inside a test database, but we have provided a password to admin database. So here I'll provide the database admin and now successfully into that Mongo client. Next step is to create a replica set. So in this I'll go last. So here is the procedure or the operation I should perform on the MongoDB's client. Just mark it as store it in a variable A and .NET here it is .com, make it as .NET I'll remove this comment out. And this name should be the name what we have provided in mongod.conf file. So let me go into that conf and check what is the name. So it is test rs 0. You can provide any name to it. Okay, everything is fine. So I want to make this, okay, not fine. So this is Mongo 1, Mongo 2 and Mongo 3. So I'll change it accordingly. Mongo 3, Mongo 2 and Mongo 1. Okay, now it's fine, and I want to make Mongo 3 as a arbiter. So I've set this arbiter only to true, and next thing is rs dot initiate the replica members. Okay, everything is fine. Let me check the status. To check the status, it is rs dot status. Okay, so Mongo 3 is arbiter and Mongo 2 is secondary and Mongo 1 is primary. You can see that it is primary. Okay guys, this is all about how to set up a 3-member replica set on a Amazon EC2 instance. If you like this video, then don't forget to subscribe to my channel and follow me on the social medias links provided below.